Hello everybody, welcome to Ian's How to Jeju. My name is Ian. This is the first episode I'm posting on my YouTube. I've been living in Jeju for 21 years now, and I'm working in tourism industry. My job is to go to different countries, well mainly in Southeast Asia, to promote this beautiful island of Jeju. In general, I meet with travel agencies and media so they can help us to promote this island in their country. Lately, we've been going to countries like Singapore, Malaysia, the Philippines, and Thailand and gather about 100 potential tourists who are interested in coming to Jeju so we can explain to them how to enjoy Jeju more. Well, if we did that for a year, the maximum number of people we can meet or to give information to is about maximum of 2,000 people, which is not enough. So I thought to myself, why not use YouTube? So I'm going to use this channel to give you more information about how to enjoy Jeju. I'll be posting videos like how to rent a car, how to use electric vehicles, or where to go for cherry blossoms and so on. So if you have any questions about Jeju Island, please comment below and I will either reply or make short videos about them. So if you're looking for more information about Jeju Island, please subscribe this channel. And today I'm going to do what I do best, which is using the presentation that we use on our seminars overseas to give you general information about Jeju Island. Okay, let's go. Okay, on this presentation, I will give you general information about Jeju Island and some of recommended transportation system on the island, things to see and do in Jeju, and our website called visitjeju.net. Jeju is about 1,850 square kilometers in size. It's about 3 times the size of Singapore. The perimeter of the island is about 200 kilometers, and it is the biggest island of South Korea. The population as of February last year was about 680,000, and now I believe it's almost 700,000. And Jeju is the only province in South Korea where the population is growing. Even though we are located at the southernmost part of the peninsula, and it's known to be the warmest place of South Korea, we do have 4 seasons and it does snow in winter time. It says here the average temperature of winter is about 6.7 degrees. Well, during the day, the temperature can go up to about 10, maybe 12 degrees Celsius on most of the days. And but sometimes it drops down to maybe -2 and it snows. Last year, we got a lot of snow. But this year, so far, we didn't get any snow this winter. Well, Jeju is known to be a treasure island. It was designated as Biosphere Reserve back in 2002, World Natural Heritage in 2007, Global Geopark in 2010. Well, Jeju is the only place on Earth where UNESCO has designated all 3. And back in 2011, Jeju was also voted as New 7 Wonders of Nature, along with these places. Okay, in the middle of the island, we have this one mountain called Mount Halasan. It is the tallest mountain of South Korea. If you like to climb, hike, or want to go to the top of the mountain, we have 2 trails. Or if you just want to go to the midpoint of the mountain, we have 3 trails leading to the midpoint. We have parasitic volcanoes, also known as odum, around the island, and we have about 368 of them in Jeju. And most of them are open to public for free. So if you can find a parking space around odum, you can just climb up to the top. Okay, Haenyeo, which is women divers, is a very unique culture that we have on Jeju Island. It was also designated as Intangible Cultural Heritage of Humanity back in 2016 by UNESCO. Now the number of Haenyeo is reducing very fast because they're all getting old. So if you'd like to meet them, you can go see them at Haenyeo Museum, or there's two other places. Or if you're lucky, you just drive around, you might run into Haenyeo actually diving into the ocean to catch seafood. You can also learn to be Haenyeo at these places. Okay, public transportation system. The local government has renewed the public transportation system, which is the bus service, back in 2017, because the old system was terrible. It was even difficult for the locals to use. So they came up with the new one. It is still difficult, but much better than the old system. So I will give you a brief information about it. Okay, to use the public transportation, you have to use T-Money card. Of course, you can use cash, but they give you a very small discount if you use T-Money card. And it is the same T-Money card that they use in Seoul. So if you're visiting Jeju after visiting Seoul, you don't have to buy a new card. You can use the same card. If you run out of money, you can just charge your T-Money card at any convenience stores around the island. If you use T-Money card, they will let you make 2 free transfers if you're making them within 40 minutes. Say you take a bus to visit an attraction site, you get off, you look around and get back on the second bus within 40 minutes, it's free. And you can do that for one more time. And they provide a free Wi-Fi service on every single bus on Jeju Island. That is public transportation. If you go to a bus stop in the city area, you will see this monitor giving you all this information, both in Korean and English. It will tell you which bus is coming to this stop next in how many minutes. So this can be very helpful. They're very accurate, I think. And if you get on the bus, they also have a monitor. Of course, you will want to look outside to enjoy the scenery, but make sure to pay attention to this monitor because it will tell you which stops are coming up next, so you don't miss them. A lot of the bus drivers don't stop at a bus stop if nobody's getting on or off, so you make sure to pay attention to the monitor and press the bell before it comes to that stop. We have express buses going around the island. All the express buses will start from Jeju International Airport. Okay, well, it says Jeju International Airport Transit Center, but we don't have a specific place for it. You just get out of the airport, you will see all the buses coming and going. The buses that are going around the island to go to Seogwipo area. These are the buses that are going to the east side of the island. This is the bus that goes to the west side of the island. Oops, sorry. And these two are the buses that are going straight to Seogwipo bus terminal using the shortest route. Okay, when they renewed the public transportation system, they made what they call tourist shuttle bus. One on the east side of the island and one on the west side of the island. 810 is the one on the east side of the island, starting from Daecheon Transit Center. This bus actually takes you to a lot of odums. So if you are a nature lover, you can get on this 810, get off at any of these stops and try these odums. They also visit attraction sites like Mazeland and Jeju Rail Bike and so on. 820 is the tourist shuttle bus on the west side of the island. This one focuses more on attraction sites such as Oseolok, which is the very famous green tea farm in Jeju. It also makes stops at like places like Jeju Glass Castle, World Car Museum, and Hello Kitty Island. Other types of transportation. This is the one I recommend, rent-a-cars. I recommend rent-a-cars because, well, if you're driving outside the city, it's very easy to drive. So even if you're renting a car, I don't recommend you to drive within the city area because it's quite complicated. So to go outside the city, rent a car is the most convenient way of going around. We do drive on the left. Of course, we are left-hand drive, which means we drive on the right side of the road. The speed limit is mostly 700, no, not 700, 70 kilometers per hour. But near villages, it drops down to 50. And when it drops down to 50 kilometers per hour, there are cameras. So you have to watch out. It's easy to make a reservation. We have more than 100 rent-a-car companies around the island, but we recommend two companies. One is Lotte and the other one is AJ. I only recommend these two companies because they have English website. You can make a reservation in advance, which makes your trip very comfortable. Okay, when you get into an accident, you can call 119, which is same as 911. But I recommend you to call a rent-a-car company because they will take care of everything. These are the recommended drive courses. I'm going to make a video on how to rent a car in Jeju, which is going to be my next episode. And I will also make a video of the recommended drive courses around Jeju Island. Okay, taxis. You can get on any taxi around the island. They're very safe, but we recommend global taxis because they're designated by the local government. They're good because they have fixed rates and they provide English, Chinese, and Japanese services. So if you want English and Chinese, you can call these numbers and make a reservation. Another thing that's good about them is that they will not take you to the places that you don't want to go. You give them your itinerary, they will stick to your itinerary. They will not take you shopping. They will not take you to boring places. So I really recommend Global Taxi if you're thinking about renting a taxi. We have two types of city tour buses around Jeju Island. Jeju City Tour Bus is operated by Jeju Tourism Association. It operates from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. They have about 22 stops around Jeju City area. Their running time is about 2 hours if you don't get off the bus. But if you buy the day pass, you can get on and off as many times as you want to. And they will also provide free Wi-Fi service. This is their course. Okay, another bus tour is called Yeha Bus Tour. This is operated by this private company called Yeha Tour. They operate only one tour per day. On Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, they will go to west side of the island. On Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays, they'll go to east side of the island. And on Sundays, they go south. They're a little expensive. They're about 99,000 won, which is, about 90 US dollars. But it includes pickup and drop-off service from your hotel if your hotel is located within Jeju City area. Lunch, admission fee is included, of course the vehicle, and a tour guide. If you visit their website, they will provide, I think, about 20% discount. So you might want to visit their website. This is their course. People who use this service are very satisfied with the service they provide. Okay, things to do and see in Jeju. There are a lot of things to do. You can get on an ATV, you can go horseback riding, you can go paragliding. We have about 30 golf courses around the island if you like golf. Rail bike, zip line, trekking. Ole Trail. Well, I will need to explain a little bit about Ole Trail. Ole Trail was established about 11 years ago. Before Ole Trails, Jeju was just another tourism destination. People come here, stay in a good hotel, visit attraction sites, they just go out to eat and all that. But Ole Trail made a very big difference to Jeju tourism because, this Ole Trail is the path that connects between villages. It goes from this village to another using a path going through, say, a forest or a traditional market and things like that. So you actually get to see what the life of Jeju is really like. And if you're really interested in walking Ole trails, I recommend courses number 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. They are all located in the southern part of the island. We have non-verbal performances like The Painter's Hero, Cooking Nanta on Jeju Island. We have festivals all year round. Usually we have cherry blossom festivals in April, but this year it was forecasted that the cherry blossoms will bloom a little early. So maybe, I'm not sure of the dates yet. Dates are not fixed yet. I checked the website, but the dates are not fixed yet. But I believe the cherry blossom festivals will be held towards the end of March, I believe. We have other festivals like music festivals, Ole Walking Festival, and Winter Festival. Since maybe 2-3 years ago, a lot of people have been coming to Jeju to visit cafes, the locals, I mean domestic tourists, because we have, I believe, more than 1,000 cafes around the island, very beautiful, unique cafes, including this GD Cafe, which is located in Shinha World. Very unique, very delicious food as well. Okay, accommodations. We have anything from a guest house to a 6-star hotel. We have now more than enough rooms, so it's going to be easy to make a reservation for an accommodation that you prefer on those online travel agencies. Okay, we have theme parks like Play K-pop, where you can take pictures with GD. It's a fake GD. Teddy bear museums, Trick Eye Museum, Mazeland, which was played in Running Man many years ago. Shinhwa World. This is the new thing. This is the first integrated resort in Jeju Island. They have hotel and resort, theme park, water park, YG Town, casinos, and so on. So this is a very new thing in Jeju. Shopping in Jeju, of course, we do have duty-free stores and shopping streets in Jeju, but I really recommend you to visit these traditional markets. We have one very big traditional market in Jeju City area called Dongmun Traditional Market, which is only about 15-minute drive from the airport. So you can stop by this traditional market on your last day before you go to the airport. Or every night they have the food trucks happening, so you can go visit if you like. In Seogwipo, we have Ole Mail Market, which is located right in the middle of the city. They also have the street food, souvenirs, and it's very lively at night too. We have what we call 5-day interval markets around the island. We have 10 of them, but I recommend 2, one in Jeju, which is located right next to the airport. They open on 2nd, 7th, 12th, and so on. And another one that we recommend is Sehwa on the east side of the island. They open on the 5th, 10th, 15th, and so on. I recommend this traditional market, Sehwa. It's a very small traditional market, but I recommend it because it's located right next to a coastal road. So it's very convenient to visit. Okay, shopping, more shopping. We have small goods shops these days. Okay, so if you need more information about Jeju, of course you can subscribe my channel, but you can also visit or follow the Instagram and Facebook that my company operates. You can also come to the website called visitjeju.net. Or if you're in Jeju and if you need more information about Jeju, you can come to the building where our company is located. It's called Jeju Welcome Center. It's only about 10-minute drive from the airport. You can ask questions that will have the answers. So this is it for today's video. If you found this video helpful at all, please press like below. And if you're looking for more information about Jeju, please subscribe this channel. My next video is going to be about how to rent a car in Jeju. So I will see you next time.